with Jay, number 31. We're at episode 31 now. Hopefully, everybody out there is doing good. Hopefully, you had a good weekend. I definitely had a pretty cool weekend. But I'm just chilling with my live feed for tonight. Hopefully, you guys will be tuning in. We can start talking about different issues of the day. You know what I mean? Particularly the car show in Oakland, the gunner fight, and various other things that have been going on in the Bay Area and in Oakland in particular. So let's see if more people join and we could get it started. Hopefully, I'm popular today because sometimes I'm not popular. But yeah, man, I'm just chilling, relaxing. Had a pretty good day today. You know, was out there, went out to do a couple things, bought a couple things at the mall today, and I'm just chilling, relaxing on this live feed with y'all for tonight, number 31, live with Jay. What's up with everybody who's out there? I see more people joining us. Hopefully, you guys had a good weekend, and hopefully, you guys got to go to the car show. It was a pretty good car show, and I'll get talking about it pretty soon. And yeah, we'll talk about the gunner fight. Hopefully, some of you guys will watch the gunner fight. And tell me what you guys think. What's up? What's up, boy? How you doing? I'm just on here chilling. You know what I mean? Q from San Diego. What's up, homie? San Diego in the house. It's time of the day. What's up, G? What's up, Curry, man? I'm just kicking back. So, now that I got a little bit of an audience, how was the car show? I really wish I went. I'm about to talk about that in a minute. That's going to be my first topic I'm going to talk about. And then I'll talk about the gunner fight. I don't know if some of you guys got to watch it, but I left the link on the video I just made a little while ago. I was watching it, and we'll talk about that afterwards. But yeah, as far as the car show, I think the car show was dope, bro. It's been since 1998, the last time they had a car show in Oakland at the Coliseum. I was there. You know what I mean? Back in those days. And if you're joining me, please press the like that they won't hate on this live. But I was there in 1998. They did one in 97 and 96 and 95. I think they even did one in 94 and 93. They used to have super short car shows at the Coliseum all the time in the mid and late 90s. But what happened was in 1998, you know, there was just a lot of funk going on. A lot of Norteños showed up, and there was hella homies were deep. I remember like Quince, Mitchell, 30s, all the hoods were deep in 1998. And it was, you know, it was just a lot of gangbang stuff. And after the car show, you know, everybody hit up East 14th, and you know, fools started riding. You know, it was cool at first. People were cruising. Then fools got crazy. They started jumping on cars and rioting, and then the police came in riot gear, and it was a mess. And basically, they stopped doing the car show in Oakland. You know what I mean? And that was in, like I said, in 1998. I think one of the dudes on here was out there, because I was out there, and that shit was wild, bro. I remember that hella clearly. I was right there on 41st Ave and East 14th. And it was going wild all right there by the Burger King, by High Street and all that. It was all going wild. Like, fools were just off the hook right there. Right by the Smart and Final. Yeah, they were going hyphy as fuck. They were breaking windows and jumping on cars. They got crazy. I had been there the years before, too, in 90. I was there in 97. I went to the car show in 97, and I went in 96. You know, and we were kicking it on 36 and East 14 in 1997. I was out there with Lil Juan from 36, with all the homies from 36 and my brother, a few homies from East 7th Street, a few homies from San Leandro. We were all kicking it. It was lit all down East 14, but there was no violence that night. But 1998 was a little bit more wild. But let's fast forward to yesterday's supercar show. You know what? It was a pretty dope event, man. I ain't gonna lie. It was positive. You know what I mean? Hella raza, hella Chicanos, people from all over Oakland, from the Bay Area. I seen fools from the Deep. I seen fools from the 30s. I seen fools from from the Doves, from the 60s. All the hoods in Oakland were pretty much there, whether it be OGs or youngsters. I met some OGs from Jingletown. You know what I mean? Hey, Cuba, Joanna Leonor, how you been? You know, I seen homies from Hayward, from San Leandro, from Frisco, from San Jose, from Sac, from the 209, even fools from LA. And it was all good. Nobody was sex tripping. I was even talking to some OG Border Brothers, bro. You know what I mean? And we were talking about the past and all the drama that had happened in the past. And you know what I mean? Even the Border Brother homies were telling me, the OGs were like, man, I just hope the violence stops, man. You know what I mean? Did you see any fine women? Yeah, I seen a few. They were out there, the little models and you know, the little chicks that were out there. Yeah, there were some fine women out there. You know, it was cool. I seen that one actor. I seen your video. Hella people wearing old school clothes. Yeah, hella dudes like wearing the cholo clothes. I had my cholo hat on yesterday. My brim, if you see it in my pictures, you know what I mean. I was wearing a cholo brim yesterday, and I had some Nike Cortez on. Matter of fact, I had I had these on. I had the old school Forrest Gumps on. They're kind of dirty. I gotta clean them. But yeah, I had these on yesterday. From a Great America. How's the car show? Yeah, the car show was dope. Like I said, the lowrider shows aren't what they used to be. Before. You could barely walk. Lowriders. Yeah, the thing with lowriders is they're not readily available anymore. Like, you know, when we were young, it is true. Old schools were everywhere. You could find the old school on every corner. You feel me? Cougars, Falcons, Impalas, Pontiacs, Cadillacs, whatever. You could find the old school cars, but now those cars are starting to become hard to find. You feel me? And you know, let's face it, people today, they want the 20-inch rims and they want the fast cars. And you know how it goes. Yeah, you could make any classic car. I even remember back in the days, fools used to make like old school station wagons into lowriders, if you're old school enough to remember that. But I think overall the event was pretty peaceful. It was dope. People, you know, a lot of fools dress old school. I seen the actor from Boulevard Nights, Danny De La Paz. I didn't get to really get to talk to him, but I seen that old school ass model. What was her name? Daza. She was there. She's older now, but she was there. And yeah, were there any performers? I know Baby Gas performed, and I seen some other people perform, but I can't remember. To be honest with you, it wasn't it was yeah, Big Puppet. Don't look at me, little puppet. You know what I mean? Yeah, he was there. Also, David Gonzalez was there. The dude who makes the homies, the dude from Richmond. We'll get into the gunner fight soon. I'm talking about the car show right now, but I'll get into the gunner fight too. I want to talk about that as well. I actually made a small video about it, but yeah, it was dope. It was dope to see a lowrider car show in Oakland. I hope they bring it back next year. I think I think it went good. There was no drama. Somebody says were they cruising afterwards. You know, I thought they were gonna cruise afterwards. I hit East 14th and I didn't see anything, bro. So unless they cruised on some other street, but I thought they were gonna cruise on East 14th. So I cruised around for a minute. I didn't see anything. I seen a few homies like the taco trucks and a couple low riders here and there, but I mean, compared to how I remember it before, when fucking E14 was bumper to bumper after the car show, it wasn't like that this year, unfortunately. Maybe next year if they do it again, hopefully someone will organize that. But yeah, I thought it was a scraper car show. That's not a scraper. That's an old school mob you seen right there. That was in the car show too. Yeah, Mission, Hayward had a big car, had a cruise. They had a cruise in Richmond today too on 23rd. They be having the cruises, but I don't know in Oakland, man. There was a dude. There was a there was a dude in Oakland who was bringing cruises together. I don't know what happened to him. He's called Kelly Cruising. He's from Oakland, but I don't. I think he was out there yesterday. I'm pretty sure, but I didn't see nobody really cruising on East 14. I thought people were gonna be cruising afterwards. So who knows? Maybe they were. Maybe I didn't see it, but I just didn't see it. But it was a dope show. You know what I mean? It's been since 1998. Like I said, that's what, like 20, what, 98, 9, 10, 11. That's 23 years. You feel me? So it's about time that they did something. You feel me? And yeah, it was it was funny to see like a lot of old school like homies dressed like bachucos and wearing, you know, Pendletons and Dickies and Benz. Oh my! You feel me? I had my lowrider, my cholo brim on, old school. Yeah, someone back near 65th and died. Where in the count? Someone backed yesterday on Seminary and fucking and East 14th. I was there, bro. I seen the whole thing. Some stupid motherfucker ran the red light and crashed into hella cars, like two cars, bro. I was like, man, these niggas are hella stupid out here, man. Don't know how to act these shit. You feel me? But yeah, I was right there. I was waiting at the light on Seminary and East 14. This dumb motherfucker just ran the red light. I thought he was gonna stop, and he kept on going and crashed into two cars, man. That was last night, like around 8 or 9. You feel me? I was coming from Alameda because me and my homeboy, we went out to Alameda after the car show and ate. So it was another crash on 65th. Man, I'm telling you, these fools don't be knowing how to drive. They be acting hella stupid. You feel me? You know, like who the fuck runs a red light unless you're a fucking retard or you're drunk or retarded, man. You feel me? But yeah, man, it's like, yeah, nobody got killed at the accident I seen yesterday. It was a black family, bro, that was in the car. Damn, bro, comment your live IG last night. I was drunk as fuck. Oh yeah, I remember that. Where we at the car show? We ate at some Korean place at South Shore Mall in Alameda. Because we went out to Alameda and kicked it. We cruised around East 14. We thought there was gonna be a cruise, and when there wasn't a cruise, we went down to Alameda and ate at a Korean place. We had some Korean barbecue. It was pretty good. I had never been there before. My homie took me. There's a little tension between low-res and youngsters doing donuts and burnouts being get crew shut down. Yeah, man. If they would have started cruising, you know the sideshow dudes would have showed up trying to do burnouts and shit. You know what I mean? But it's all good. It was fun, bro. I had fun. I had a good time. I made a little video about the car show. If you guys haven't seen it, go out and check it out. You feel me? Like I said, I ran into hella OGs from the 30s, hella homies from, you know what I mean, from Oakland, from Jingletown. You know, I've seen fools from from Fruitvale, from the 60s, and from all the hoods, bro. We're out there, man. My homie from the 209 was out there, the dude I be making videos with, Masatal. I kicked it with him afterwards. We went to Alameda. You know what I mean? I seen homies from Hayward. I was even talking to some former Border Brothers, bro, to some OG Border Brothers. And it was all good, bro. It was all Rasa love, you feel me? And we were talking about the end of hostilities and how, you know what I mean, the tensions that used to be around are not as strong as they used to be. I even seen some vatos from LA out there. You feel me? That dude live was cool. Which one? The one from the homie from Salinas, that last night. But yeah, you know, I was talking to a homie. You know, I was talking to a couple of OG Border Brothers who were from the deep at the car show, and you know, and I was talking to the homeboy the other day too, the homie Javier. You feel me? Nah, that's what kind of car is that? I think it's a Cutlass Supreme, bro, a 4-door. A old school, like a like a mid 70s Cutlass Supreme 4-door. It got mustard and mayonnaise. It got them Vogues. I think it belongs to some Rasa from the deep. You feel me? That car was there. That's like the car show. That picture. I got some good news. I was talking to the homeboy. I was hanging out with the homeboy Javier. You know what I mean? Javier from the documentary Gang Wars, the Colombian homie, the dude in the wheelchair. And yeah, we were talking about doing an interview. Hopefully he comes through. But we talked about possibly getting together this Wednesday and doing an interview. So if that interview comes up, bro, that should be a dope ass interview, bro. But he's doing well. Yeah, he's out there mentoring kids and he's doing good, you feel me? And you know, he left all that gang stuff behind him, all that BB and gang stuff that he used to be involved in. You feel me? And unfortunately it left him in a wheelchair, but you know, that's how it is. Yeah, we're gonna try to do a interview with homeboy. He's hella cool, bro. He's a cool ass cat, man. He's hella cool. He's hella funny too. But yeah, man, hopefully that interview will be dropping. Hopefully he comes through, man, because we talked about Wednesday getting together and doing an interview. So if he, if he's, I got his phone number. I'm gonna hit him up on Wednesday, and if everything goes cool, there should be an interview with Javier from Gang Wars coming up soon. You feel me? But we was talking about the past, bro. We were talking about the Norteño Sureño War and all that stuff, and it left him in a wheelchair and how it killed a lot of his homies, and how it even killed homies that I knew. You know what I mean? You think he laughed at the young jokes? I don't know if he knows about him. I didn't ask him if he knew about Gunner. I'm gonna ask him next time. But yeah, I thought I seen that dude Yanks at the car show, but I don't think it was him. I seen a homie in a wheelchair. But yeah, man, it was fun. I think the car show was dope. Hopefully you guys attended, the ones who were attended. And someone said that car is straight up Oakland flavor. Yeah, man, that car is straight town business. You already know the Vogues. You know how it goes, man. It's just town business, bro. That's the shit I grew. I grew up around both though, cause I'm an older cat, so I grew up around those kind of cars, and I grew up with the lowriders too, man. And that's just how it is. So what's up, man? Was anybody at the car show? What do you guys think, man? What's your take on it? I want to hear your guys' opinion. What do you guys think about the car show? Were you there? Did you see the video I made about it? You feel me? If they do it next year, do you plan on attending? Let me know. I think it was a cool thing. You feel me? A little bit of that old school Chicano flavor, bro. Doesn't hurt in the town once in a while. You feel me? And that's just how yeah, it was pretty big, but it wasn't as big as it used to be. But they had a good portion of the parking lot closed off. You know what I mean? There was a lot of people though. That shit was packed, bro. There was some car club there that had a banda. That was a trip. Some car club, they had a banda playing. I was like, man, that's hella Mexican. They had a live banda, which was pretty dope. But yeah, man. But it was cool. I'm gonna show you guys what I bought at the car show. I'm gonna turn the camera a little bit. I got a little bit of a mess in my room. Don't mind that mess. But look, I bought this shirt off my homie Rob. It says Oakland Califas. He makes them. My homeboy Rob Borelli from 38 Locals. He made this shirt. I bought that off him yesterday. And then I bought this shirt. This is David Gonzalez, old school shirt, homie from Richmond. And it has the pachucos in the back. You see it says Soy Chicano. That's just hella dope. I bought those two t-shirts at the car show yesterday. Hopefully you guys like those, you feel me? Yeah, that shirt's dope, bro. I got both of them. These shirts, I gotta get me a Beast Oakland shirt. I used to have one. I don't have one right now. And also, I wanted to get the Lowrider Car Show official t-shirt for the car show yesterday. They sold out, but I talked to the dude who makes them. He said to email him and he'll send me one. So I emailed him today. Hopefully he'll send me that soon. They were pretty dope. They said at Oakland Lowrider Super Show 2021. Local ones, there were a few. What's up, Cepeda? Someone said how many local brands were there. There was a good like 6 or 7 local brands there that I know of. There was also brands from the Central Valley, a couple from Southern California, people from all over, bro. It was from all over. It was from the town to the valley to SoCal, bro. It was beautiful, bro. Everyone was together. It was all love. You feel me? Nobody was out there tripping. Oh yeah, I seen Trap. Yeah, I don't know if the Baby Gas was there. I didn't. I seen his Trap House booth and they had like something there, but I didn't see him. Maybe he was gone by the time I got there. He had already performed. But I heard he performed there. I seen pictures of him on his IG. You feel me? But yeah, it was fun, man. So now let's change the topic. Let's talk about the Gunner fight. I was watching the Gunner versus Cholo Trucker fight. Let's change scenery. Let's look at the lowrider Black Chev for a minute. But yeah, man, I was watching the fight. I don't know. I'm confused of who won. Who won? That's what I'm asking. Cause I don't know if Cholo Trucker won or if Gunner. Nobody got officially knocked out. And I mean, I know they, Cholo. I mean, Gunner's bigger, fool. He got bigger hands, and you could tell he was wailing on Cholo Trucker. Cholo Trucker's kind of a little dude. You know what I mean? It was called the draw. Okay. Yeah, I was a little confused, but I was watching the fight part of it. You know what I mean? I couldn't watch it all because I was kind of busy. Oh, okay, so there was no winner. I heard there was a lot of problems though with the stream. That people were trying to order the fight, and yeah, I seen that. I seen that Gunner knocked down Trucker. Cholo would have won because of stats, but who knows? Yeah, I heard about that. I heard some people get to see it right away or something. I was gonna order it, but because we were at the car show and we left hella late, we left like around 6:30. It was already on, so somebody said there was a better fight at Chuck E. Cheese. So what? You guys thought the fight was weak? What? I'll be honest with me to the public. What did you guys think? Cholo said he went into the fight with broken ribs. My ribs broken. Oh, no, I'm fucking with you. It was hella delayed. We didn't really get no updates. Yeah, man. Like I said, we were gonna order it yesterday, but we were at the car show and we left hella late. We ended up leaving like at 6:30. We thought the thing was gonna be later, but it was at 6. So we were like, well, I guess not. You know what I mean? We didn't end up ordering it, but yeah, I heard that it started hella late, and a lot of people were saying they were disappointed with the fight, that it wasn't that dope, and that it was this, that. So yeah, I just want to see what you guys think. I watched the fight. It was cool. It is what it is. I knew it wasn't gonna be some high budgeted fight. I wasn't expecting that. They overhyped it. You think they overhyped it? But you know what I mean? I think to see Norteños and Sureños, or even if they're ex, former, whatever, to see them getting together like that with no drama, bro, I think that's a beautiful thing. Me personally, that's just my personal opinion on it. But as far as the fight, I mean, I wasn't expecting the Muhammad Ali fight. Let's just keep it real, bro. I was not expecting it. I was kind of expecting what I seen. It was a good cause, I can agree. Yeah, man. To see Sir Dino being down there, to see him there, you know what I mean? Sir Dino was like the king of fucking norteño rap in the 90s, bro. And to see him there, you know, I guess you could say back to blessing the ceremony. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's just a beautiful thing that a lot of these guys, as they claim, went past that lifestyle already. And they're trying to venture into new things. Because, that lifestyle is played out, man. That's, to me, that's the past. You know what I mean? And so many, they've been fighting, what, for 50 years between the stuff? It's got to end somewhere or calm down somewhere. You feel me? But as far as the fight goes, I mean, I watched it. I watched most of it. I did see Gunner knock Cholo down, Trucker down. Obviously, Gunner was a bigger dude. Gunner's big. He got hands. And, Cholo Trucker's a little bit of a smaller, skinnier dude. And, yeah, man, it was interesting. I think Gunner was putting more hands on Cholo Trucker than anything. But if you guys are joining me, please press the like that they won't hate on this live feed. Press the like if you can. But, yeah, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys think that was a good cause. But, it's two middle-aged black but props to them to get in there and getting down. Yeah, man. It's too old, Bato. I mean, I'm a middle-aged Bato. You feel me? I'm fucking 43 years old. Ya soy un viejito. Shit, I'm old. You feel me? But I'm still here. I'm out of shape, though. I gotta get my fat ass in shape. If it was a street fight, I think Gunner would have took him out. Possibly. I mean, Gunner's a big dude. He got hands. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Cholo Trucker, though, looks a little bit more in shape because he's skinnier. Trucker looks a little bit. Somebody said next time I'll chill, donate to charity of my choosing and watch the street beefs instead. Hey man, all you gotta do is go stand on a corner in one of the ratchetest parts of Oakland, and you'll see a street fight somewhere. Go to the deep, you'll see some ghetto ass ratchet girl fighting somewhere, or some ghetto ass ratchet girl crying about her McDonald's order got wrong and she's trying to tear up the place. You'll see it, guaranteed. Papa, you fucked my order up. I'm gonna destroy this fucking place. You feel me? You know how it goes. Those of you who are from Oakland know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't think I have to spell it out. Or a hit and run. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Man, that was fucking crazy last night. That dumb motherfucker just ran the red light and crashed into two cars, man. I was like, wow, really? And that fool left. He like kind of stopped for a minute, and then he just drove up seminary. But the stupid motherfucker, his license plate fell off. So his license plate was right there on the ground, stupid ass motherfucker. So if it wasn't a Stolo, his ass is gonna get caught. You feel me? Why he was driving like that, who knows? I stayed in Oakland for 2 days and saw three fights. Where you from? Where you at? Where you from? But yeah, man, in Oakland, you guarantee to see some fight, some argument. You feel me? Something. Some fool driving like a pendejo somewhere. You'll see it. Trust me. Trust me. I mean, in the town staff center, just a suggestion. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm in the East Bay. I'm still near Oakland, and I'm in the town all the time, bro. And I always see dumb shit out there, bro, all the time. Every time I'm out there, I see some fool driving crazy. I see some fool running a red light. I see some fool, thinking he's at a sideshow 24/7. You know what I mean? Some J-Cat spazzing out somewhere. Trust me, I see it all the time, man. I'm in Oakland all the time, bro. I don't live there at the moment, but I'm there all the time, man. I was there all day yesterday. All day. But yeah, man. Actually, I saw a riot too. Went in '89 to see Too Short, another Public Enemy, kicked off when they threw up a Crip sign. Really? That must have not been, because there's no Crips and Bloods in Oakland, bro. That must have been some dudes from out of town. Why? Where you from? Where'd you grow up? If you don't mind me asking. But yeah, man. Yeah, in '89, we didn't know what the fuck Crips and Bloods was. We just knew it was something from Colors. There wasn't none of that stuff out here back then. Oh, Easy E threw up a Crip sign. He reached back like a pimp and slapped the hoe. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think my brother was there. You know what? I want to say my brothers were at that concert because I remember my brother telling me they went to a concert to see Easy E, NWA, and all them. '89, that's back when like Too Short, MC Hammer, and all that was around. That's in the old school days. Yeah, I remember that. They used to have big concerts like at the Coliseum. They went off the street there to Studio 47 San Jose to see Rock Bass. Okay. I remember Rock Bass. It takes two to make the thing go right. I remember when that came out. That song hit when that came out. I remember everyone used to bump that song, the Rock Bass one. But yeah, man. So a lot of you guys were disappointed with the Cholo Trucker Gunner fight, huh? Well, it's a bummer that it took a long time for it to scream. You feel me? But I thought it was cool. I mean, I wasn't expecting a Muhammad Ali fucking fight, so I knew it was gonna be a low budget fight, bro. You know, I knew it wasn't gonna be nothing fucking crazy either. I didn't think it was gonna be anything crazy. But it is what it is. Hopefully, it's for a good cause, and hopefully it brings people together. And instead of creating drama like always, it brings some people together. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was interesting to see. You know, and it's cool. That people like Flacco and Gunner and what's good, bro? Did you see the fight between? Yeah, I seen it. Frisco's hella big though. Flacco's hella big. Yeah, Flacco's big. Yeah, I seen it. Hey, I want to see Sonny Boy Loco fight Fat and Saucy. But like I was saying earlier, before this stupid thing paused, if all these dudes are doing a good thing, man, I'm all for it. You feel me? They lived a very dangerous lifestyle, and they were part of organizations that were very dangerous and organized, and could take a motherfucker's life in a minute. And they could put that behind them, and they're doing something positive. Hey, man, I'm all for it. You feel me? Because I grew up Fat and Saucy versus Gunner. Yeah, that's too easy, man. First, pobrecito, like dude says, pobrecito. You know what I mean? The dude might have a heart attack. The fight between Cholo Trucker and Gunner was epic. Okay, so somebody liked it. Everybody out here is saying that they didn't like it, that it was this, it was weak, they could have seen a better fight at the McDonald's in Oakland. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I thought it was cool. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't a Muhammad Ali fight. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting a Mike Tyson fight. But it was cool. It was cool to see two sides that once hated each other, that once possibly would have killed each other, working together like that. To me, as Raza, that's dope. That's mess hard to heck. Yeah, man. But I think Gunner, nah, man. I think it should be Fat and Saucy versus El Loco. ¿Cómo se llama? Sonny Boy Loco. I mean, it wasn't the best fight, but it was good for the rock. Yeah, man. I'm saying the same thing. I'm not talking. So if Gunner or any of those guys are watching, I'm not talking bad about the fight. The fight was dope. The cause was dope. You know what I mean? Bridging the gap between Norteños and Sureños was dope, man. I know there's going to be a lot of active homies out there that are going to be like, oh, those dropouts and blah, blah, blah. And, they're haters and people like that are going to come. You know what I mean? I'm in no gang. I'm part of no prison politics. So to me, it's whatever. You feel me? It's like if people can get together and work together, hey, that's stars the limits, man. It's a beautiful thing. That's the way I look at it. You feel me? Because, I mean, we keep fighting, and for what, man? That's just bringing our people down. That's ending, killing our children, bro, and having them end up in the pinta and dead in the cemetery. And what good is that? How are we going to advance as a people like that? Is the question I always ask. You feel me? So you have to cut the head off the snake somewhere, man. And, the end to hostilities and stuff like that in the Pinta, hey, it is what it is. We need Big Tone versus Little Rob next time. That'd be interesting. Big Tone, who else? Who else you guys think should fight? What about Sir Dino versus Fat and Saucy? Who do you guys think American Cholo should fight? Big Tone would win. Cholo versus Flaco Rojo. Fight went as expected. No surprises there. Cholo versus Flaco Rojo. I think Flaco's fucking tall as fuck. Big Locote. But yeah, man. What about Sonny Boy Loco versus Sir Dino? Versus Pastor David Rocha. That would be funny. Because they'd be both being talk about. That song, I ain't gonna lie, man. That song Pinta Brown when it came out, that song was hella annoying. I didn't like it. I didn't like G-Wen that much. I like 17 Reasons more than G-Wen, to be really 100 with you at the time. Because, they all came out around the same time. I was bumping Woody and Big 17 Reasons more than I was bumping G-Wen. G-Wen was okay, but it wasn't my cup of tea. How do you guys feel about G-Wen? Those of you who remember it. To be honest with you, I wasn't feeling it. I didn't own it either. My homie had it. And I heard it a few times. And I was like, It was alright. It wasn't, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. Yeah, 17 Reasons was way better. It is a big classic. And then, to me, I just felt that G-O-N was more a Central Valley thing. It had more of a Central Valley vibe to it. So I maybe that's why I wasn't feeling it as much. You feel me? Because it seemed like everyone on G-O-N was from the Valley. It says Little Toro versus Mr. Criminal. Little Toro. Little Toro's that rapper from Fairfield, right? I've heard of that dude. He's like from the 707, I think. But yeah, man. What about What about Baby Vash versus Gotos? The dude on the street beefs that wears slacks and dress shirt and suspenders into the ring against everyone with them hands. I never seen that dude. Street beefs? What's street beefs? Is that like a YouTube channel? I'm not familiar with it. But yeah, man. Besides that, like I was saying, the Lowrider Car Show was dope. You know what I mean? The Lowrider Car Show in Oakland was dope. The Gunner fight was cool. You know what I mean? And yeah, Bare Knuckles MA. Little Turtle now King T, I think. I thought King T was a rapper from LA. But yeah, man. I had a good weekend, bro. The car show was fun. Watching the fight was pretty fun. Running into hella people, you feel me, that I haven't seen in a long time. Was pretty dope. Talking to a lot of OGs about Glecha, about the history of Oakland. I was talking to, I was even talking to an OG from Jingletown who was so old, he remembered, the Pachucos and all that shit. So you could imagine how old the dude was. You feel me? So that was pretty dope. Me, I love history. That was the whole point of Oakland Latinos United, was to document Chicano history of Oakland. Tweety Bird versus, hey, Davina. Who I seen? I seen that one girl. She was walking around. She had a booth too. I think she's from Santa Rosa. I think her name is Gata Mas Firme or Gata Mas Loca or something like that. I seen her there. She was there. She was all dressed all Chola style, even though she's a youngster, but she was trying to dress like she's from my era. You know what I mean? But yeah, I seen her there. She was there. I seen her. She had a little booth. I think they were selling stuff. I think. Most likely they were. I can't remember what though. But yeah, I bought this phone cover in at the car show from my homie Rob from 38. Yeah, he got his stuff. Yeah, that's her name. What's her name? Gata Mas Loca or Gata Mas Firme? I don't remember. But yeah, man. Yeah, but my homie, check his shit out on IG. I think his name is Big Rob on IG. He sells T-shirts. He sells a lot of stuff from the town. You feel me? Gata Mas Firme. Firme. Cuatro por vida. Hey, do you guys remember back in the day's name, Faded Holy Soldier? And he used to make this thing called the Internet Norteño. That dude was hella fucking funny. Who's S.A. Wheeler? Gold Toes versus S.A. Wheeler. Gata Mas Loca was dope. Gato Mas Loco. I remember him. He was from, I think, San Jose, from San Jose. But, yeah, man. I remember another rap group from San Jose, too. They were called, Chicano Chronicles or something like that. The Shark Tank compilation. Yeah, they were from San Jose. I remember them. I was in San Jose last Sunday, I want to say. Yeah, last Sunday I was hanging out in San Jose. Hey, there's my homie Chicano Ideas, a.k.a. Chicano Wolf. Now, that dude is the second Chicano YouTuber besides me. I was the first. He was the second. That's my homie. He's originally from San Jose, but he stays in Sakura. What about us? Oh, yeah, Assassin, yeah. Yeah, Holy Faded Soldier. That fool was hella funny. He used to have that thing, the Internet Norteño. And that fool wasn't even from California. He was a Guatemalan and Puerto Rican. And he was from New York or New Jersey. So who remembers a dude, a YouTuber named Famous Wolf? He's on here right now. Chicano Ideas. That's the name of his channel now. But he interviewed me a long time ago. He was one of the first dudes on YouTube to interview me. Nah, Holy Faded Soldier, he's still alive, bro. I seen him not too long ago. He's weird looking now. He's like a weirdo now. He's like on some weirdo shit now. But yeah, that homie Chicano Ideas, he was the second dude on YouTube I seen back in the days talking about Chicano issues besides me, bro. And he interviewed me a few years back. Second out of Northern Khalifa. That's right. That fool's originally from San Ho, but he stays out. I think it's Sakura or somewhere out there. But in the 916, Puro 916, Holmes. I was just in the 916 not too long ago. I did a barrio tour of Oak Park and of the like Elder Creek area where I used to live before, like Diamonds or some shit like that. I used to live in that neighborhood in South Sakura. Those of you who know Sacramento, I don't know if anyone on here is from Sacramento, but I stayed in Sac. I went to Hiram Johnson for a couple years. If you guys go back, you can find some videos where I talk about the years I lived in Sac. But yeah, I did a barrio tours of Sacramento. Maybe I'll go back and do one of North Sacramento next time. Show like North, what, El Paso Heights and those areas. But yeah, man. But yeah, I know Sac. If anyone from Sacramento's on there, peace and love. One love from me to the people from Sakura, from the homie from the town. But yeah, Chicano ideas, man. Hopefully you start making videos again, man. We have to collaborate. Let's do some things. Let's do it. Let's blow up on YouTube. You feel me? That's how we got to do it. You know, bring that positivity, that knowledge. You know what I mean? In that fashion. But yeah, man. Oh, you get a video today? What was it about? I'm going to have to check it out. Hey, if you guys are on here, go subscribe to my homie Chicano Ideas, his channel. That's the homie right there, the other Chicano from Northern Califas who's doing Chicano positive videos. Just like me. You know what I mean? Oh, you're talking about the Gunner versus Cholo Trucker fight. Yeah, I was just talking about that a little while ago. Hey, Chicano Ideas, what did you think about the fight? If you don't mind me asking. I've seen it already. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but I've seen it in that fashion. Menudo time. Much love to all the Northern Cali Mexicans. What's up, blood? How you doing? One love from the town, from East Oakland, from the Bay Area. But yeah, man, it was cool yesterday. You know what I mean? Like I said, it was a beautiful day to be a Chicano, I think, yesterday for me, bro. Because I got to see a car show in Oakland after so many years. I got to see the Cholo Trucker fight, a positive event where Norte and Sur actually get together. And I've been talking about Norte and Sur getting together since way back. You feel me? It was good. Glad no one got hurt. Yeah, man. Chilling. How was your Saturday evening going? Sunday evening? I'm going good. I'm on here doing my live feed like always. So what's up, man? It's about that time that I'm going to ask everybody to drop your city. Where you from, bro? I'm curious. Where you vatos from? Where you guys at? What city you in? Type in your city or area or, you know, area code, whatever, bro. Let me know where you're at. Who's following Oakland Latinos United live feed today? Where you at, man? I'm out here in East Oakland, the Bay Area, the East Bay, the 510. Oh, shit. We in the Dro 510, San Leandro, East Oakland in the... Come on, man. Where y'all from? Where y'all at? You know what I mean? Are you guys in San Ho? Where you 650? The homie from San Lorenzo. Vallejo 707, V-Town. I used to stay in the V-Town, man. I got much love for Vallejo, man. You know what I mean? I used to stay over there in the west side by Central Vallejo. You know, off of Sacramento Street. You know, I used to stay in Floyd Terrace, too, off of Valley Vista. You feel me? I know Vallejo real well. I got much love for the V-Town. You feel me? The homies out there. It was a cool match. Did better than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, man, I heard hella people had problems watching the fight, though. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I remember I used to kick it right there by City Park in Vallejo, in front of that liquor store that burned down back in the days. With my homie Milo and this black dude and this Spicer dude, we saw kick it right there all the time. It was pretty cool. I think the Spicer dude used to work at that liquor store. But yeah, that was back in like 95, man. Way back in the days. But yeah, V-Town, Vallejo. V-Town, Valley Joe. No respect for the motherfucking Popo. Yeah, man. So Chicano Ideas, man, we gotta collaborate soon, man. Let's blow this shit up, man. Let's blow up this YouTube thing for Chicanos and Raza in the Bay Area and Northern California, homie. And not on those Norte and Sur, in the Bay and Sac, in the Valley, wherever, you feel me? Because we out here, and we've been out here, and we ain't going nowhere. So don't expect us to go anywhere. Even Trump's so-called wall couldn't keep us back. We here, and we ain't going anywhere in that fashion. But anyway, yeah, man. So coming up on that hour mark soon, but we're not quite there yet. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this live feed. Keep on bringing you good content. You know what I mean? Oh, what do you guys think about what happened? What was that about? Last Father's Day? Did you guys hear about that shooting of a Guatemalan party in Richmond? That was a week ago, wasn't it? That was last Father's Day. I think that was a week ago. And what happened was, I guess some Guatemalans had a party in off of Dunn Ave, which I know where Dunn Ave. That's right off of 23rd Street. And there was like a marimba party. And those of you who don't know what a marimba is a wooden xylophone that they play in Guatemala and El Salvador, even in Mexico. And yeah. And basically, some people shot up the party, and 3 people got killed, man. And I think they were Guatemalan indigenous people, like Mayans, because there is a large Mayan community of people from Guatemala in the Bay Area. And there's a lot of them in Oakland, but they're starting to see them in Richmond. You're starting to see them in Concord, too. And, yeah, man, 3 people killed, man. That's many, bro. That's crazy. You feel me? Just no respect for human life. I seen a picture of the party, and there was hella beer cans all over the place, man. Which that goes to tell you, hey, what's up, Raider Nation? That goes to show you that, most likely it was probably someone drunk, probably not knowing how to act. Maybe it was a fight. That's what I'm thinking. And they shot up the place, killed 3 people, and man, that's pretty fucked up, man. And then the day before that, they had the Juneteenth thing. Oh yeah, the show was hella lit. We were talking about it earlier. I was at the car show yesterday all day. You feel me? I seen hella homies from all over the town, bro. I seen homies from the 30s, from all over, bro. It was dope. I had fun. But yeah, the day before that, they had the Juneteenth event at, you saw me walking around. Why didn't you say what's up, blood? You should have said what's up to me, man. You know what I mean? What's your opinion on the border crisis? A lot of people crossing, kids are going missing. Much love for making this. But yeah, Raider Nation, you should have came and said what's up to me, man. But John Johnson, my opinion on the border crisis is something that's been going on. Hey, I screamed back when you mentioned Fada Holy Show. He lost his marbles a few years back when he moved to Texas area. Yeah, I heard. I was chopping up with my partner. You walked by. Orale. Should have just said Oakland Latinos United. A few people came up and said, hey, you're Oakland Latinos United when I was out there, which was pretty dope. You feel me? But, as far as the border crisis goes, I mean, as long as you have our government is destabilizing Latin America, there's always going to be people coming from there. There's just no way you're going to stop that. As long as the U.S. is destabilizing governments, which we have been doing for the last 40 years, pay attention to what's going on in Colombia right now. I keep telling people in Colombia right now, they are murdering people. The government is. And all that has to do with the United States. Why? Because when Bill Clinton was president, he signed Plan Colombia. That's fact. Look it up. Look up Plan Colombia. What it was. It was basically a CIA deal to train the Colombian government to supposedly fight drug dealers. But you know how the end results usually are. It's no different than what happened in El Salvador. It's no different than what happened in Guatemala. And keeps happening probably now. It's no different than what happened in Honduras under Obama. Obama overthrew a president in Honduras, Zelaya. Look it up. You don't believe me. I made a video about that, actually. You know what I mean? So, as long as our government is destroying Latin America, you feel me? They're going to keep coming. As far as, like, kids getting kidnapped and stuff like that, you feel me? It's not a surprise, man. Wherever you have corruption and human traffickers and drug dealers running things, you're going to have that kind of corruption, man. You know what I mean? God knows what's going on out there. It's scary and it's messed up, man. You know, that's all I could really say about it. There's not really much I could say. My only thing is follow the money, research this stuff that I'm telling you, and make your own decision on it. Because it's real talk, blood. That's what's going on. You know, I do a lot of research and I've studied a lot about Latin America, and especially my dad being from El Salvador. You feel me? So, yeah, it's been going on for a long time, bro. It's been going on for a long time. And you got to remember, it was under the Bill Clinton administration that they signed the three strikes laws. And a lot of these under Biden were the crime bill, exactly. West Side Berkeley in the House. Do you think it's okay to vote, period? Voting is going to the Democratic Party. I think, this is my take on it. I think it's more important to vote locally for your local officials than it is for a president. That's just my take on it. And if you do vote for a president, vote for a third party that really represents you if there's a good one. If not, I don't know, man. I could be wrong, but I think it's a waste of time. But that's my take on it. I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't tell people what to do. I just say make your own decision on your own research. You feel me? And I've made my own decision on my research. And that's just how it goes, man. You feel me? My thoughts on Newsom, I mean, he just comes from a rich family in San Francisco. Uh, he's a Democrat, a liberal. You know, he has an agenda. You know, he was always power hungry from probably from the get go. You know, he was wasn't he the district attorney of San Francisco originally? You know, if I remember right. Need to get rid of the two parties. Yeah, man, we live in a two-party dictatorship. Funny, the mega groupies are mad at immigrants, but it's CIAers, they're coming here. Exactly. Well, a lot of people blame immigrants because it's easy to. It's easy to say those Mexicans, those Haitians, those Asians, those this, those that. You know, back in the days, it was those Irish, those Italians. You got to know your history. See, this is the thing that nobody talks about anymore. The Irish and Italians were not considered white back in the days. They were considered less than white. They weren't quite black, but they were close to it of society at that time. If you were Irish and Italian, you were like the lowest of the lowest at that time. You feel me? People don't talk about that. You know, they tried to put you in the same category that they put Mexicans today and Central Americans today. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, what happened was Italians weren't considered white back then. But as time progressed, yeah, Polish people, Greeks, Jews, Italians, yes, exactly. But Italians, what happened was as time passed, the Irish and the Italians got assimilated into white culture, into white American identity. And because a lot of them were light skinned, and not all of them, because you got to remember, some Italians look like Arabs damn near, or like Persians. You know what I mean? Newsom is Nancy Pelosi's nephew. I don't know. Is she? But I don't think she is. But yeah, they just were able to assimilate, even though a lot of Italians look like they're Arabs down here. Even German Catholics weren't considered white. Yeah. The Germans, yeah, they didn't like the Germans either. Portuguese were not considered white originally. They were considered Catholic. They were at the same level of a Spaniard. Even Spaniards weren't considered white originally in the United States. You know what I mean? What about here in the Bay Area with Portuguese? I mean, there's not very many of them left in the Bay Area. You know, the Portuguese community used to be a large community in San Leandro, Hayward, in Jingletown, in Oakland, and some parts of West Oakland. You know, San Jose, the east side of San Jose had a lot of Portuguese people, and the Central Valley. Why do some of us look Mexican? Didn't the Middle East invade Spain? Yeah, Spain was invaded by the Moors, by the North Africans and Arabs. Most of the Portuguese is in the 209. Really, There used to be a lot in the Bay Area when I was growing up. I used to know a lot of Portuguese in Oakland when I was young, but you don't really see those people no more. You feel me? I know there's a little Portugal in San Ho, in the east side. Uh, yeah, when I was growing up, there were still a lot of Portuguese families around Jingletown and Fruitvale. Not a lot. They were starting to kind of die out, but there were a lot of older people who were Portuguese that still lived around. I remember when I was little, there was hella Portuguese people in San Leandro, bro. A lot. There's a big community of Croats in Watsonville. Yeah, I read something about 209 holds the most Portuguese population in the country. Yeah, Vallejo does have a big Filipino community. Starting to be a lot of Mexicans in Vallejo now, too. A lot of Latinos now moving in. Well, there always were Latinos, but there's starting to be more now. Hey, did you know Che Guevara as Basque? Many people helped start Latin American independence movement were Basque. Yeah, I heard about that. Would you consider Middle Easterns Caucasians? I don't know. That's hard to tell. I think Middle Easterns are the real Caucasians, aren't they? Because Caucasia is near the Middle East, like up there by the Caucasus Mountains, over there by, what's that called? Armenia and Chechnya and Azerbaijan. All that area is the Caucasus, which is right by the Middle East. So yeah, maybe they are. I think they're the original Caucasians, possibly. A lot of baddies in the Vales are Filipinas. Man, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, man. And I've never said this on a live, but to John Johnson, who's from Vallejo, I lost my virginity in Vallejo. That's fucking hilarious. Oh man, memories. But that's hella funny. But yeah, V Town, it was hella cool right there, man. People showed me love. I used to know hella homies from Barrio Centro Vallejo. I knew homies from Brown Pride Norteños, and yeah, they were hella cool folks. And I met some dudes from College Park. Yeah, I lost my V card in the V Town. I met fools from College Park, from the Crest. You know what I mean? I met fools from Hillside, from Eastside, Briggside, Eastside Vallejo. You know someone named Lalo? Possibly, bro. I'll tell you who I knew. See if any of these names sound familiar. I knew a dude from Central named Kiki Local. I knew I knew a dude named Mike Estrada. Yeah, Baby Bash is from Vallejo. I knew a dude named Milo Flores. Arturo Flores, his brother. I knew I knew this other dude. They used to call him Snoop. I forget his real name though. He was hella cool. And I knew a couple other dudes, bro, that were from the V Town. They were Norteños from Vallejo. They were cool homies of mine. They used to kick it with the Barrio Centro and Brown Pride Norteño crew. But yeah, for the most part, people in Vallejo were dope. They were cool with me. Yeah, Baby Bash, I think he's from Briggside, which is like Eastside Vallejo. And Too Deep is from Vallejo too. The Funky Aztecs too. Oh yeah, I'm working on that. The Funky. I've been busy. I already talked to the dude, Lay from Central Vallejo, possibly, bro. Is he an older dude? Because most of the dudes I knew from Vallejo were older. I remember Spike. I met Spike from Vallejo. He was an OG dude. If you from Vallejo, you know who Spike is. He an old veterano from Vallejo. He was even a veterano when I was a kid, when I was a youngster. Late 30s. I probably know him. Late, possibly, bro. I'd have to see him. Because I met a lot of folks, bro, that I remember their faces, but not their names anymore. It's been a long time. I always wonder what happened to Kiki Local. Oh, I know another dude. He used to kick it with Barrio Central. He was a big dude. His name was Tiny. He was like a big, chunky dude. He was half white Mexican. Yeah, I used to kick it with him, too. He was a little crazy motherfucker. Cool cats, though, man. Them fools in Vallejo were hella cool, bro. They showed me hella love out there when I was out there. Oh, he passed away? Also, you know Tiny? Yeah, I knew Tiny, bro. He was hella cool. I can't remember his real... What was his real name, bro? I can't remember anymore. I used to know his actual name, but I can't remember. How'd he pass away, if you don't mind me asking? I didn't know he died. That's crazy. Yeah, I used to kick it with that dude way back in the days when I stayed in Vallejo, in the beat town. Yeah, man, I always tell people if I wasn't from Oakland, oh, he got shot. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, man. Hey, John Johnson, what part of Vallejo you from? Are you from the Crest, Central, Briggside? Where you from? Suicide, Hillside? Yeah, man. I made a barrio tours of Vallejo. I even show the house where I used to live in. If you go back, you can see it. Okay, you from Springs Road. Hey, you remember when the lowriders used to cruise on Springs Road back in the days? I went to a couple of those lowrider cruises. They used to get pretty lit back in the days. So you live over there by Saks Hot Dogs. I know that spot. Oh yeah, you just ordered the new JT. Yeah, Saks Hot Dogs hella good. I also like Bud's Burger over there on Sonoma. That place is hella good too. And my favorite taco truck in Vallejo is El Guadalajara's. I think it's called Guadalajara. They call Jalisco's or Guadalajara's. It's the one right there on right by Vallejo High School. That spot is hella good. Yeah, man, I'm gonna do another. I did a Richmond one last year, but I'll do another Richmond San Pablo one too for sure. I've been meaning to go up there and do one too because I got hella family in Richmond. Yeah, Jalisco's. Yeah, that place is hella good. I remember they used to be across the street originally, but then they moved it to where it's at now. But yeah, that place is hella good, bro. Every time I'm in Vallejo, I go there. You feel me? The food at La Tapatía is pretty good too. Down the street on Broadway, that Mexican store, they got some pretty good food there too. But yeah, I know Vallejo real well, bro. I hang out there a lot, bro. I go out there all the time. I like Vallejo. You know, people there show me hella love, like I said when I was younger, when I lived there. Yeah, that area was pretty rowdy. Where around Broadway? Or are you talking about Springs? Yeah, but real talk, John Johnson, when I stayed in Vallejo, I thought people were going to trip off of me because I was from Oakland and I wasn't from there, but it turned out people were hella cool there, man. Like, damn near everybody I met there was hella chill. Like, hella cool. I didn't meet too many fucked up people there. I mean, I'm sure they're there, but thankfully I didn't meet too many. You feel me? I met a lot of cool ass cats, some solid ass people there when I was living there. Fools that had my back too, man. That's why I always show love to the V Town, cause they had my back when I was there, man. For sure. And I never forget that. But yeah, that's my story. And I made a barrio tours of Vallejo if you guys want to check it out. I showed the old house I used to live in. You feel me? But yeah, man. But I'm a little bit past the hour mark, and yeah, I'm probably gonna get off soon. So what's up with you guys, man? Any last thing you guys want to throw? My bad, my phone died, but Tiny got shot. I didn't know him. I just know his homies. Orale. I knew some people that knew him, bro. Yeah, I knew that dude. He was cool. I kicked it with him when I was staying on Vallejo a few times, but then I lost track of him. I never knew what had happened to him. But yeah, that's sad to hear that he passed away. R.I.P. to that homie. But yeah, man, but I'm about to get off soon, so like I always do every time, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Is there any questions or anything you might suggest me talk about? Anything, throw it out there before I get off. I always leave it up to you guys, listeners. If you guys want to leave anything out there that you maybe want me to talk about or bring up, throw it in the comments, and I can see. I can talk about it as best I can. If you have any questions about Oakland, about the Bay, about the trucker fight, about the car show, or about anything I talked about in the past. Oh yeah, I heard about that Miami building collapse. That was crazy. I heard some about it, but I haven't got into details. The Lake Merritt monster. I heard about that. I never seen the motherfucker. I've been to Lake Merritt hella times. What about that one video you made about your testimony. Oh, thanks, bro. Thanks. I mean, that was a real video. That was coming from the heart, bro. You know what I mean? Can you interview the homie Casper Lokes? That dude from San Juan? Did you ever go to the Lux in downtown Oakland and watch? Nah, bro, that was before my time, homie. I heard about the Lux Theater, but nah, I was a little baby when that was around. Casper Lokes, that's a dude from San Juan, right? I mean, if he's down to do an interview, hey, from Salinas, I'd have to look him up. I don't know who he is, bro. But I used to go to the Plaza Theater and see Mexican movies. I was right there in Funktown, right there off of Seventh and East 12th. I don't know if none of you guys are old enough to remember that movie theater. Can I what? Hey, can you believe I still got my ticket from the? Hey, bro, I used to have my ticket, and I had hella pictures from the 1998 show, and I don't even have them no more, bro. I don't know what happened to them. I'm hella pissed. I was looking for them too to share them with people, but I got a newspaper article when they had a riot on 41st. Still hoping, yeah, man. I got, you know, I'm being lazy, but I actually do have Carlos Parkin's sister on my friends list on IG and on Facebook. I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna ask her just out of for the hell of it. See if maybe she could talk to him and see if he'd be down to do an interview. But yeah, man, where did the 41st cycle start to die off? I think mid 90s possibly. I think they were still around in the late. Some of them were still around in the late 90s. But I would say between the mid 90s, late 90s. Ask Your Older Homies was Los Hermanos, the original barrio gang at Hamilton. Oh, yeah, yeah, I know about Los Hermanos. They were called Los Hermanos del Barrio, right? That's where the 60s came from. Bean and all them fools were from there. It's crazy because I was just talking about Los Hermanos last night with someone at the car show. That's dope. You know about that. That's Oakland history right there, bro. I know about them. Los Hermanos del Barrio. The oldest Chicano gang was one called the Hondos and Los Santos. That was like back in the Pachuco days, for those of you who don't know. Oh, and the 23rd Ave gang. That was the original Quince gang. That was in the 1940s and 50s. So you can see how far that goes back. Charlie from 41st. Probably my brother knows them. I didn't know too many 41st. My brother knew a lot of those cats. Fuck yeah, I did. It felt like a old. You know what the car show felt like? WMSA. It felt like an old school Chicano Oakland Bay Area reunion. Because it seems like a lot of that old school Chicano culture of Oakland died out a little bit because of the sideshow and urban culture. So it was dope to see the culture I grew up around in my era. Like it seemed like you kind of seen that OG like Chicano Oakland flavor, Bay Area flavor that you don't see no more. What's up, 510 Life for Oaklander? Oaklander, I forget. What hood are you from again? 510 Life. I'd have liked to touch down at the show, but something came up. Where are you from, Nutty North? You're from Sacktown, right? If I remember right, aren't you from Sacktown? But yeah, man, I keep getting I confuse 510 Lifer with someone else. So where are you from again in Oakland? Oakland or 510? I'm trying to remember. My bad, bro. A lot of people follow me on this, so I forget sometimes. Are you from Fruitvale or are you from Quince? Okay, North Sakura. Yeah, 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 for sure. Okay, you from West Oakland. Orale. For sure. From the west side. Okay, I got you confused with someone else. My bad. West side, Oakland. Where you from? The lower bottoms? But yeah, man. But yeah, well, okay, who remembers, if you're an old school Oakland cat, who remembers Billy Doo? Who's old enough to remember Billy Doo? Yep, the bottoms. There was WSO and the, yeah, WSO, ESO. But who remembers hearing about Billy Doo? Are you guys old enough to remember that? Billy Doo is gonna get you and rape you. Who remembers hearing that back in the days about Billy Doo? I'm curious how many people heard about that if you're from Oakland. That's only someone from back in the days will remember. Homeboy. Yeah, I don't know if anybody remembers, heard about Billy Duke back in the days. What about, there's another crazy story. I don't know if you guys, if you're from Oakland, if you ever heard about it. Yeah, man. Yeah, to Homeboy. I knew Chris Hicks' baby's mama. Who's Chris Hicks? Ain't that Chris Hicks? Ain't that Mac Dre? But but yeah, Billy Dude was one of them. Oh, Chris Hicks, ain't that CNH? Oh, he talking about, who you talking about? You talking about CNH from the 50s? Did I know Stranger from the 50s? Nah, I didn't know Stranger from the 50s. But besides Billy Doo, if those of you, I'm surprised the homie from Mike Wallace doesn't remember Billy Doo. But besides Billy Doo, who else remembers that crazy ass lady? Oh, your brother used to who with CNH? All right, who else remembers that crazy ass lady? If you're old school Oakland, who remembers that crazy ass lady that used to walk around Oakland? She was a black lady, and she would paint her face white, and she would wear white gloves and white in a white outfit. She looked like a fucking ghost, bro. And people used to be scared of this fucking lady. She was like the lady in white, and she lived in the deep east. She lived on 98th Ave. But I remember seeing that lady when I was hella little. You feel me? I was hella little, and it scared the fuck out of me, bro. So besides Billy Doo, I remember the lady in white. If you're from Oakland, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because that's like old school shit. If you from the old school, you feel me? And then I remember back in the days, there used to be a crazy old man who used to hang out on 73rd. He used to hang out on 73rd by the bus stop on 73rd and East 14th. And he would sing, "You got the whole world in your hand." He would always sit there singing that song. I remember seeing that dude when I was hella little, because we would catch the bus to go to the Eastmont Mall. Who remembers that? And he was like a old J-Cat, bro. Well, someone said, talk about Billy. So supposedly Billy Doo, the story I heard, was Billy Doo was like a gay dude from Oakland. He was from somewhere in the deep, possibly a Royal Park area. And he was a real life dude. And supposedly they started making up this urban legend that he would rape kids, and if you were bad, Billy Doo was gonna come and rape you. You know what I mean? That was kind of like the story. And a lot of dudes in Oakland remember that story. Oh, Epic Beer Man. I know that dude, bro. I used to see him around. Bruh, you said East Mall Mall. Haven't heard that in a while. It's Kaiser now. Nah, it ain't Kaiser. That's Kaiser is the MB Mall. When is St. Elizabeth still there? They didn't stop. Nah, the MB Mall is the one that's Kaiser now. That's the MacArthur Broadway Mall. The East Mall Mall was in East Oakland. But what did someone say, bro? You say Epic. So Epic Beard Man, I used to see that crazy motherfucker over there on Fruitvale MacArthur all the time by the Giant Burger. He used to always be hanging out there all the time. They call him Vietnam Tom or something. Oh, St. Louis school closed? I didn't know that. Which one? The high school or the elementary? I did not know that, to be honest with you. I didn't know. But yeah, I used to see Epic Beard Man. Is he still alive? I haven't seen him in hella years. Nah, I used to always see him on MacArthur, bro. On Fruitvale MacArthur in the Diamond District. Yeah, East Mall's a town center. Now they got what? Gonzales and a CVS and a fucking and a Diddy's ghetto ass store. Oh yeah, Mother's Cookies. Yeah, I remember Mother's Cookies. Yeah, Vietnam Tom. Remember the black dude that got beat up? He was on 94.92. I remember. If you guys want to see a funny thing, oh shit, this fool took it way back. But before I go there, I'm gonna talk about that. If you guys want to see a funny thing, watch the Epic Beardman fight by Patrice O'Neal. That shit is hella funny. He's like, that crazy ass cracker. That shit's hella funny. Yeah, homeboy said the carnitas, man. Hell yeah, I remember that fool in the red station wagon. Of course I remember him, bro. That's damn, I used to know his name. No me acuerdo su nombre. But yeah, that fool used to come around East 7th Street when I was a kid selling his carnitas. My mom used to always buy carnitas from that dude. And he used to kick it right there on 38 in front of the Shell gas station, giving you. He used to always let me have free carnitas. He'd always be like, "Hey, aquí está un taco de carnitas para que comas." Oh, Vietnam Tom still alive. Yeah, they had the Black Brown Wild 94.9 making fun of him getting knocked out. Yeah, hell yeah, I remember the carnitas, man. I posted about him on the IG page a while back. But yeah, what happened to him? I heard he's still alive. I heard he retired though. What about, all right, I got another old school one. Who remembers the Mexican dude who used to walk around with the shopping cart with hella pillows on it that he used to make? Do you guys remember the Pillow Man? He used to walk around East 14th and around Fruitvale, and he'd always have the shopping cart full of pillows. He'd always be wearing a sombrero. Who remembers that dude? That's old school Oakland shit right there. Back in the 90s, he'd always walk around in the 2000s. He'd walk around selling pillows on East 14th all the time. Nobody remember him? I'm surprised nobody remembers the Pillow Man. That dude was around for hella years. But yeah, the Carnitas dude was, yeah, he tried to sell my mom some pillows. And they said, yeah, my homie bought some pillows from him. And they lasted for hella long. Al's Barbershop in Quince, over there on 23rd. I got faded up there when I was younger, when I was a kid. I never went as an adult, though. But I remember it, though. Yeah, my homie bought some pillows from him, and they lasted hella long. I think I bought some pillows from him, too, if I remember right. But yeah, Carnitas, man, hell yeah, I remember that fool. That's an Oakland legend right there. If you ain't ever had carnitas from the Carnitas man in the red station wagon, come on, man. If you from the old school, you know you tried this carnitas once, bro. Or you know you went to Jalisco's over there by on a, what, like by 15th Ave and East 14th. El Salvador on 34th. Nah, I knew a Salvador who was on Rosedale. He passed away. But I don't remember the one on 34th. Maybe I do. I just don't. I can't remember, bro. Yeah, I remember Quickway. Hell yeah. Quickway, there used to be one by the Grand Lake Theater, and there used to be the one over there in the 60s. Yeah, Mexicali Rose. Yeah, Jalisco's. Yeah, they gave you the buche, the nopales. I remember we used to go there on Sundays, and there'd be a long line out the door, bro. Everybody getting carnitas. Jalisco, that shit's fire. It's still there, too. Thankfully, it's one of the last old school Oakland places that's still there, man. But yeah, man, you guys are bringing back some fucking Oakland memories, bro. Some shit I hadn't thought about in a while. That's old school, especially the carnitas one. That one made my night right there. I remember that fool. Hell yeah. What was his name, man? Don something. Don Gonzalo? No. I can't remember. I used to know his name, but I can't remember his name no more. But yeah, that's hella old school. Was it Don Goyo? I can't. My mom knew him real well, bro. I can't remember his name. I remember too when I was a kid on East 7th Street. I remember these dudes used to come like from the Central Valley in a pickup, and they would have hella fruits and vegetables. They were like paisas, and they used to sell them in like Jingletown and around East 7th Street. Don Bartolo, I think his name is Don Bartolo. No, Don Bartolo is the owner of. Bartolo was the owner of Jalisco's. Not him. I'm talking about the old man that used to drive around in the red station wagon selling carnitas. I used to know his name, but I cannot remember his name, man. But yeah, he was hella cool. I knew that dude, man. I've known him easily since 1984, probably. Because I could remember being hella little. They sold cream cheese door to door. I think I remember that too. I remember when I was a kid too. I remember these black dudes used to hang around Fruitvale on East 14th, and they used to sell boxes of hot links and mild links. Those motherfuckers were hella good. You know what I mean? They used to sell. I remember these black dudes. They used to. This was in the '80s, bro. They used to post up right there on East 14th, and they would have like box loads of hot links and mild links, bro. And we would buy them and cook them at the house, like barbecue them. They were hella good, bro. I'll never forget the taste they had. They were like hella good. Nah, they weren't bean pies. They were like sausages, bro. Like hot links and mild links. Yeah, man, that was back in the the carnitas were hella smacking, bro. Hella good, bro. That was way back in the days. All right, y'all. It's about that time. I'm way past the hour mark. You know what I mean? It was a positive weekend, bro. There was a car show in Oakland. Yeah, I remember your black Muslim bakery. I met the owner a long time ago, Yusuf Bey. He was pretty cool. He dropped meat from behind the truck. Oh, yeah, man. Like I was saying, I'm about to get my beauty sleep. Like I said, it was a beautiful weekend to be at Chicano in Oakland. We had a dope ass car show with no drama. You know what I mean? Everyone chilling, everyone kicking back. You know what I mean? Enjoying the dope cars. And, the trucker and gunner, Cholo trucker and gunner fight was dope. Maybe it wasn't everybody's cup of tea, but hey, it was it was something positive, man. And it brought Raza together, at least from two sides that once hated each other. And as far as I know, there were no shootings or killings in Oakland this weekend that I know of. And all I can say is stay positive, man. Support Raza YouTubers. Support my channel. Tell your friends about it. Tell your mom about it. Tell your sisters and girlfriends about it. Tell them to support my IG and all that, man. So once again, Oakland Latinos United, Jose, your boy Jose from the town, from East 7th Street, East Side, Oakland. Support me on IG, Oakland Latinos United, Facebook, Oakland Latinos United. For sure, my page, Oakland Latinos United. Comment on any channel, share any video, and like and subscribe. And that's it. Till next time, late.